Okay, today we will be dealing with CVJ, how to assess a basic outline and to assess for common pathologies like basilar invagination and platybasia. So first thing, take bone window of the skull and the cervical spine, which you can see here, sagittal view. Identify the normal structures to be assessed. So you can see this is the nasion, just like our where the tip of the the base of the nose, that is the nasion. Then this is the cella, and anterior to it you can see the tuberculum cella, which is marked as 2. Then you can see this this is the clivus, the V-shaped, you can see, which is marked as this. That is the clivus, and you can see the tip of the clivus, you can see the basion, and on the occiput corresponding there is an which is parallel to it. At the same level you can see the opistheon, which is marked as 4, is opistheon. Then coming to cervical vertebrae, there is atlas, and the dense odontoid process goes in the arch of the atlas. So this is the odontoid process, and you got the anterior arch of atlas, and this marked as 7 is the posterior arch of atlas. So, and also here there are two more points. This is the mouth, so this is the hard palate, this is the posterior margin of the hard palate. This one, important to draw the line. And one more point which is not mentioned here is this is the opistheon at the level of the basion, and actually if you scroll down, and you can find the occiput, which is going the most caudal part, or the lowermost part of the occiput. You also need to mark that point. These points are important to draw certain lines. So this is what I have told. This is a diagrammatic representation. You can draw it for your theory exam if it is asked. Same thing, nasion. This is the cella, and the tuberculum cella anterior to it. You can see the basion, opistheon. I have marked the lowermost or the caudalmost point of the occiput here, and also the posterior margin of hard palate. You can see the dense anterior arch, posterior arch of atlas, and the odontoid process. So lines on the sagittal plane, one easy way to remember, since it is very complicated. So remember 3 points, the 4 points. One is basion, opistheon, as you can see in this image, basion, opistheon. Then I have the posterior margin of the hard palate, and also the lowermost point of the occiput. So basion, opistheon, posterior margin of hard palate, and lowermost point of occiput. These 4 points you have to remember, and draw a Z from basion to opistheon to posterior margin of hard palate, and lowermost point of the occiput. So there is a Z like thing. So basion to opistheon is Macrae's line, opistheon to posterior margin of hard palate is Chamberlain's line, posterior margin of hard palate to lowermost point of occiput is McGregor's lines. These are the major lines for which basilar invagination is assessed. So remember, the dens is lying like this up to the Macrae. So the tip of the dent should not cross Macrae. If it is crossing, it means there is basilar invagination, and if it is definitely it will be crossing the Chamberlain or just. So if dens which is above the Chamberlain should not be more than 5 centimeters, and McGregor, since it is lower, dens above it should not be more than 7 centimeters. So this is the basic things you need to assess for basilar imagination. Also on the coronal plane there are three lines. One is this is the incisura, this is a mastoid. You can see it's a coronal plane, this is the dens, and this is the atlas. This is atlanto-occipital joint. So there are three lines. One is there is something called incisura mastoide. So a line, draw a line. This is known as digastric line, and this is the tip of the mastoids, easily seen. Draw a line. This is known as bimastoid line, and this is the atlanto-occipital joint. This is atlas. This is occipital condyle. So this line, this is atlanto-occipital joint. Draw lines along that from both sides. So it will meet at a point on the dens. So there is an angle, that's these two lines meet. It's known as atlanto-occipital angle. So these are the three lines to be remembered. And also just implications. So most can answers most of your queries. That is McGregor, all I have told. One more thing you have to know is these parts. It is there are three more lines. That is if you draw a line, this is a clivus. If you draw a line along the clivus, it will be tangential to the dens. So this is known as the basilar line, and also known as Wackenheim's basilar line. And another thing is, as I told, it will be tangent. So this is the vertebrae, cervical vertebrae. This is the anterior, this is the posterior. So along the posterior, if you draw a line, and along the clival line, Wackenheim's line, if you draw a line, so these two lines meet at an angle. It is known as clivus canal angle. So it is between clivus and the spinal canal. So clivus canal angle. And third thing is known as a basilar or the Welcher basal angle. So it is from basilar, remember it is from tuberculum. So it is an angle. First identify the tuberculum cell line here. From that draw a line to the nasion, and from there again draw a line to the basion. So it is an angle formed between nasion, tuberculum, and tuberculum basion. So this is known as Welcher basal angle. So these three lines, three angles are also important. So the implications which it will conclude. So Chamberlain, as I told, it is for basilar imagination. Tip of dens should not exceed 5 mm. It is 5 mm. I think I have told it as centimeter previously. 5 mm. Macrae tip of den should not exceed above the stem, since it is the topmost point of the canal. McGregor's line, it is 7 mm compared to Chamberlain. So these are the things. Wackenheim's clival line, den should be tangential. Basilar imagination, it would not be tangential, it will be moved. Digastric line, bimastoid line used for basilar imagination itself. This platybasia, it is based on two things: Welcher basal angle. Normally it is less than 152. In platybasia it is more than 152. Clivus canal angle, norm is 150 to 180 degree. It will be decreased in platybasia, so it will be less than 150 degree. And atlanto-occipital angle, remember the atlanto-occipital angle, this one, atlanto-occipital angle. So if it is norm is 124 to 127, if there is no condyle or the condylar hypoplasia, this is not the condyle, it will be less, it will be obtuse. So these are the major implications. Hope it was useful. Thank you.